Josh, how in the world do I arrive at the total purchase price of a new construction home? There's the base prices and the lot fees and structural and cosmetic and all this other stuff. How does new construction pricing work? And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. If this is our first time together, I'm thrilled to walk this journey with you. My name is JoshRogers. The reason I'm the new construction expert is because I worked for new construction builders for 7 years as an on-site salesperson. So I have the experience. I've helped hundreds of families through the process. I know the ins and outs. I can really be that advocate and that consultant for you to give you good, relevant information with true experience. So how do we arrive at a total purchase price with new construction? First, it all starts with the base price of the home. Oftentimes, the base price depends on the elevation that you choose. And elevation simply means the exterior of the home. And the reason that they have different elevations is just so not all the homes in the neighborhood look the same. So you can have one home with 3 different elevations. Oftentimes it's A, B, or C. A generally being the least expensive and the most basic. And it can be, a craftsman versus a coastal versus a traditional. Depending on your flavor and what you like, there's going to be a price associated with that. Sometimes the different elevations could be a $2,000 adjustment, $4,000 adjustment, or even as high as $10,000. So the first 2 starting points is you're going to choose the base price of your home, and then depending on the elevation that you like, you'll add the elevation cost on top of the base price. Now the second one, and this can be a big one, is the home site, the lot that you choose. That oftentimes has a fee as well. Some of them don't. Sometimes there's lot fees of 0, but then there's also sometimes lot fees of $50,000. So depending on your preference and taste and what's available, you'll choose the home site and then you'll add that lot fee to the 2 other factors that we talked about. Okay, so we got base price, elevation, plus the lot fee. The next cost that you definitely want to adjust for are any structural options. Oftentimes, this will be done at the time of contract or very shortly after. Structural options will be similar to, hey, this is a half bath downstairs. I want to make it a full bath. That's a structural option. Or I want to add additional windows along this wall. Or I want to raise the ceiling height from 10 feet to 12 feet. Or I want to raise all the doors from 6'8" to 8 foot. Or I want to convert this loft into a bonus room. Or I want to convert this flex space into an office. Those are all structural items. It's very important that you have these conversations at the time of contract so you don't have any surprises. This is where a lot of frustrations and mistakes can arrive because you're going too fast. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what to ask. And then a couple weeks down the road, you realize, oh gosh, I wish I would have done that, and it's too late. The builder won't change it. And that's when they say the structural options need to be made at the time of contract. So that is the 4th factor that you would add to the price. So we have base price, the elevation, the lot fee, and then the structural options. The 5th item to add to the price are the cosmetic options. That's simply going to be the fit and finish, the colors. Hey, do you want level 1 granite or level 1 quartz countertops in the kitchen? Or do you want level 5 that looks like a zebra from Africa? Do you want, the upgraded cabinets, the backsplash, the floors, the light fixtures, the faucets, all of that kind of stuff? And let me brace you, it can get out of control really quickly. It's not uncommon for the cosmetic options, the design center appointment, to run about 20% the cost of the base price of the home. So let's run some numbers. If the base price of your home is, call it $500,000, 20% is $100,000. So right out of the gate, just with the cosmetic options alone, you're at $600,000. So I hope that gives you some perspective. That's why it's also important to know what the included features are of the particular builders, because sometimes builders' base prices may appear to be more expensive than the others, but they include a lot of the nice upgraded features that you don't have to pay for at the design center. So as you're navigating this, if it's a really close race between two builders and model homes, you'll want to go line by line and find out which options are included and which are not, because what may appear to be more expensive could actually be a better value. There's a lot of moving parts. And so let's see, those are the 5 items that determine the final purchase price of your home. So there's a lot of moving parts. And you don't, often different builders have different down deposits that they require. I have some recommendations around that. So if you're at that point, send me a text. I'll give you my recommendations through that, because there's definitely strategy that goes involved with that. And then also additional deposits through the process that they require. So anyway, I hope that helps. I hope that gets you closer to your goal. If you have any questions, send me a text, my contact's below. And then also be sure to check out the Silverleaf VIP Club so that you are in the know and you don't miss out on the latest news. I appreciate you. Remember, we're in this together, and I'll see you in the next video.